welcome back to the channel. I am Sharon Enumchuku. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. You're an old subscriber, welcome back. Okay, so today is a very special topic. We are going to be talking about challenges that upcoming TV personalities face. We are using TV because most people I've met have been interested in hosting TV shows, being on screen and all of that, but this can also apply to on stage personalities. I mean, emceeing an event or hosting a red carpet, all of that. This can apply for all of that. I know, you're welcome. That a lot of people complain of is stage/camera fright. Okay, it's a real thing, I'm not even kidding. But now let's look at how to overcome stage fright or camera fright. First of all, you have to know that you're the one in charge. It has to do with it's a mindset. It's a mindset. So there are so many people you meet and like, oh, they're going to laugh at me, I'm going to mess up, or I'm going to slip and fall. Especially for us girls that are on the hills and you feel there all those eyes on you and you don't know how to carry yourself. You forget how to carry yourself. So it has to start with your mindset. There are some things you need to feed your mindset. Okay, so I saw somewhere one of those days I was preparing for an event where this woman was saying, you know how you get all nerved up, is that correct, whatever, but you know how you feel so nervous before an event that you're hosting or before a TV gig. She says that she has to tell her mind that she is excited, because all the symptoms that you feel when you're nervous, like your heart starts beating faster, you start sweating, you might feel a little cold, you feel those signs, you feel those symptoms when you're excited about something, like you're really happy or anxious, you're looking forward to something, you feel that way. So she tells her mind that she's excited, and I'm kidding you not, it has worked for me. I get nervous all the time in front of, before, not for my YouTube channel. You guys are family. I mean, maybe for an event, maybe I'm hosting an event, of course I get nervous, okay, but this is what I start telling myself, oh my goodness, like days before when I'm preparing, I'm so excited, I am so excited until I believe that. So yeah, that nervousness, it turns into excitement for me. But I'm not lying, it's not like on that day you won't still feel those nerves. You just keep telling yourself you're excited. And of course I do a quick prayer, Holy Spirit help me, it works for me. You should definitely try it too. Okay, I think another thing you can do is to practice. So one of the reasons why you might be feeling all anxious about something, an event, whatever, is it's because of lack of preparation, to be honest. So you have to put in the work, research about that event, research about the guests you're going to be interviewing on air, whatever. Do your research over and over again. And of course, practice it is important. Practice in front of your friends, in front of the mirror, in front of the camera. How do you want to carry yourself? How do you want to look? You should, if it's a TV gig, right, you need to practice looking at the camera. It depends on the kind of job you're doing. Is it newscasting? What are you trying your hands on? Just know exactly what it would demand. Okay, then let's move on to the next point, being audible and clear. So you have gotten over stage fright, but then people complain that they can barely hear you or that they can't make out what you're saying. That can be a whole lot of problems. So what you have to do also is to relax. I take in like deep breaths before I go on any stage. I just breathe in, let nobody rush me. You need to be here now. And another thing, you have to be on time. So I figured that most times where I was most nervous was when I came late for an event, so I haven't done what I was supposed to do. I was watching a video one time and a guy, I think is the highest paid MC in the world, I'm not sure, and he was saying how he comes in a day earlier for his events because he hosts seminars. So he comes in a day before, gets acquainted with the guests, or not the guests, with the audience. If it's a 3-day something and they have to sleep over, he gets acquainted with them, and it flows. I'm not even lying to you. That's what I try to do without even knowing. So when he was saying that, I'm like, yes, I do that. So So what do? I try to be friends with the crew. What do I mean by the crew? So is it an on stage, like I'm hosting an event, right? I try to get familiar with the person who gave me the job. Yeah. To the DJ, to the camera person. Yeah, we are friends. Like I just meet you and all of a sudden we are laughing, we are gisting, and it makes things more comfortable for me because I know I'm with people who like me. Does that make sense? So yeah, you can come a day before the event if it's possible, or just come earlier. You have to do your makeup. As if you're a girl, I understand that. Do it early and then come and just familiarize yourself with the environment and the people. Okay, now number 3, that another thing that most people face is low confidence. I don't know if this should have been number 1, because there's no way you would have been able to do 1 and 2, or be able to even think of accepting the job if you have low confidence. What is low confidence? The first one, it has to do with a whole lot of mindset resetting. You have to reset your mindset and how you see yourself. And sometimes when people say, oh, change how you see yourself, it kind of seems a bit ambiguous. Okay, so first of all, I think how you can how you can do this is to start confessing positive things. Who do you think you are? Tell yourself who you think you are. I think I'm the best at this job. For real. I don't think I've ever been given a job and they didn't call me the next day to thank me. The last job I did, oh my goodness, I had so much reviews as I was leaving the stage. Oh my goodness, you're so good. And then I tell people I'm a professional, and I've only been doing this job for 2 years, darling. And I'm like, okay, I've been doing this for all my life. And it is true, whatever you call yourself, but better be prepared to live up to that standard. But you get the point. Positive affirmations, is it what we're going to call this? Yeah, maybe you should do that and believe it. Believe that. Maybe we're going to have a separate video on how we talk about building low confidence to the level that we want it. Okay, messing up people's names. Okay, there's this my boss, Malam Tafa. I remember the first event that I hosted with him. I was messing up people's names like crazy, and that is because I came late. Some of these event planners tend to wing it. Okay, so you have to actually demand that they script whatever you're going to see on stage. For example, you're going to have performing acts. They shouldn't just tell you, oh, when we get to that stage we'll cross it, or that will tell the DJ to let you know who and who is performing. Don't do that. Don't accept that. Don't do it, especially if you're not good at memorizing people's names. Okay, so you want to demand that they give you a list, please. Even if it's not all, just most of them. Okay, number 5 is holding the microphone properly. I don't know if I should finish all my points here, but let's try. It's by the way you hold your microphone, people will tell whether you're confident, you're good at what you do or not. So I would advise you actually go and watch videos on how to hold microphone properly, because you'll be holding it like you're scared of the damn microphone. Okay, don't do that. Okay, thank you. So just hold the microphone properly. Number 6, not smiling. You see how I've been talking and I've just been smiling and all of that. You want to incorporate that into your performance. Do not forget, you are actually putting up a performance for these people. Okay, you cannot be, for example, hosting a comedy show and you are not smiling. You are supposed to embody what that event is all about. Okay, it's a comedy event. I would be laughing at the most unfunny jokes. Sometimes some comedians are not funny. You know that. So I'll just come and I'm laughing. Oh my god, my posture looks like I'm having such a great time. Even if I'm hosting a red carpet of a comedy event, I'm just laughing because I want you to think that everything about that show is funny. Even though sometimes it isn't, but you're putting up a performance. I don't call it an act, you're putting up a performance. Okay, that's what they paid you for, right? But you can't go to a burial. Maybe, I don't know if you host burials, but you can't go there and start smiling. But that's the point. Embody that event, be that event. Okay, you're passing a message. Okay, number 7, being too rigid. So you've already planned and prepared. I think sometimes too much preparation can actually be a problem. So you've prepared and prepared, you know, you've prepared your intro. Ladies and gentlemen, you have not seen anything like this. I'm about to present one of the blah, 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 blah. You've already planned all of that, so that's what is in your head. You know when you've crammed something, right? If you miss one word, you've missed it. Don't do that, okay? Prepare something, but be ready. I don't like I'm going to give you guys okay, I'm not going to give you my secret because I'm joking. Well, I don't like preparing. I don't prepare an intro or an outro. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I just basically wing it. I let it come naturally. That's because I have an understanding that I am natural at this. I am good at this, okay? So will I say it's confidence over confidence? I don't think it's overconfidence. I just don't like to seem too rigid, because when I cram something and I miss one word, it's over. I don't want that. So learn to not be too rigid, learn to just wing it. I was hosting an event one time. It was an EP listening party, and I hadn't prepared to do a little game with the audience on that day. But I don't know, the vibe sort of came, and I'm like, okay, we're going to play a little game. And I went around playing games with the audience. It came out so well. So yeah, I didn't write that down, I just did it. So yeah, be ready to just, you know, free yourself, baby. Number 8, say start small. I know you want to host the big events, you want to host seminars, you want to host shows sponsored by MTN, different maybe, I don't know, but big companies, big brands and all of that, but it doesn't work that way. You might have good luck and it comes to you like your first event is this very big event, but most times from other hosts that I've spoken to in the past, they will tell you they had to start small. So you start from your church. Where the first event that I hosted was a church talent hunt, a Catholic church talent hunt. That was the first ever event that I hosted. So it starts small from your community. You have to start from your community. Are you in school? Start hosting events in school. Now, yeah, do that, okay? That's where the whole referral is going to come from somebody that knows you personally. Don't joke with that. Don't joke with your circle, okay? All right, this has been such a very interesting conversation because I talked about something I love doing. Yeah, so I really hope you learned 1 or 2 things. If you didn't, that's on you. Whatever. If you're a new subscriber, God bless you for joining the family. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, I tend to wonder, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to follow me on all my socials at Sharon NM Chukwu. Till I see you in the next video. Have a good day and bye.